Shouldn't have bought that wagon. It was way too expensive. It was $1,000. It was dumb.
What?
That is a lot, dude.
For a wagon? What does this wagon have,
Yeah.
like Dolby surround sound or something?
I mean, you can fuck your wife on it. It's a Veer wagon. It can take like 250 pounds. It's a four-seater. Like comes with shades, a basket, some fans and shit. It's pretty
Hell
dope.
yeah.
That was like my big expense for this season.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So something I wanted to kind of go over, I realized because our this campaign is really long. Um, what do y'all remember? Okay, so y'all went down here through like a crack, teleported to Gracklestug, right?
Yep.
And so y'all are
Yeah,
ostensibly you don't know where you are in
right.
relation to things. I think you've talked to people about stuff. What do y'all know about uh,
I I do
this
know that
region, the Underdark?
the Deep Lake. You remember whenever we were going from Port Chapstow to, I mean, ostensibly to go to Barovia, and we stopped at that one town. We talked to the Kuatoa, the first one we ever met.
Yes, that was actually the place that your paladin grew up. It was the trading
Oh,
town between the humans and the elves.
That's
And
where
so it was like a halfway point.
Danger was supposed to get a cool quiver.
No, no, no. The quiver that he was trying to get from
that's
Singorn,
a
the town of the
thing.
elves.
Oh, Thingor.
Yeah.
That's right.
But the place between it, if y'all on your map, you have an Angora. No, what is it called?
Dude,
Honora.
my map's actually
Honora
down the
is
side.
where Gallant is from, and that is a town that is halfway between Singorn and Port Chapstow, and it has grown into a trading post, a place where humans and elves both can walk without oppression or racism and stuff like that. So
Mm.
it's a halfway point where it's like the border crossing, right? And there's like a lot of trade there. Um, when you were in Honora, there were, because it's a trade town, you've met these fish people. And that's when, yeah, what did the fish person talk to you about?
So it was Shashar. Shashar told us that the Kuatoa had an underground lake that the Drow took over, which I'm now assuming is the Deep Lake in Gracklestug.
It's a good assumption.
Okay. And then whenever we talked to a Kuatoa, um,
Prisoner, I believe, after that.
yeah, Folman. Nope, that's
I
not.
think his name was Slubludob. Oh, no,
Fish
that's the town. They
fish
all sound
fuckers
like
That's
were
wet.
not right
killed
though.
in a deep lake. They were driven out by the Bloop Bloop.
Blooplepleen, that's right.
Yeah,
Blooplepleen.
yeah,
So did you talk to him?
yeah. He was the guy that we talked to in Honora.
Oh, that was the guy in Honora was Bloop?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm.
And then
Uh,
we talked to that prisoner Kuatoa that we saved along with Bupido and all that.
Mupito.
Dude, I can't.
so
We need to tie up that
That's
fucking.
the best side story ever, Bupita.
yeah, Bupito is he might be dead at this point, honestly. But yes, so yeah, so you've encountered two Kuatoa. I don't know if the one that was in a cage, if you did save him, did y'all talk to him? I don't remember if y'all like actually spoke a lot to him or anything like that. Because Bupito was the one that was dead in a cage. And then this other
We
guy,
we talked a very small amount to them, and then they kind of fucked off along with Prince Daredale, which we.
I think that you let the rest of them go or something, they ran off because Prince Daredale was the only one that was like in your party, and Bupito for a while.
I thought they were staying with Prince Daredale in that thing, and then just fucked off. But whatever.
Okay.
But to answer your question, I guess we have a rough idea where we are
Because of that
geographically.
connection. You
Yeah.
do know that yeah, the fish person has a connection to. He says that his yeah that first fish person you met, the first Kuatoa, said that his people were like an underground cave near a lake. That does
Yep.
sound like this place. And y'all are headed to a fish person city. That is
Oh,
what
really?
you're yeah the we can do some talking to the captain now. But I wanted to like that's all you really know about the Dark Lake is that and the fact that you've been on a major city in the like bordering the Dark Lake up until recently, where y'all have embarked into the Dark Lake, right?
Yes, and
Okay.
then we're traveling to whatever I said earlier. The
Velkenvelv is y'all's goal because that is where
yeah,
the
we're
king.
traveling to a
Yeah,
different
the
place.
king said
Okay.
he knows he has evidence that your brother has been taken prisoner there at one point, if not there now. So
Tight, 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 tight.
perfect. That's what I wanted to know. That little information with the other Kuoto, I'm glad you remembered. I forgot it, so I'm glad you had that because there's been things, but I just wanted to make sure you picked some of them up. Okay.
Tight, tight, tight.
So you were definitely underground. Y'all know that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
So y'all are in the Underdark. Y'all have teleported down here. The method or passages or any other way to try to get down here is extremely difficult, uh, well hidden, full of perils, etc. So like to try to find your way back up out of a cave that you just teleported into, like is close to impossible without lots of time. Like if you were just dropped at the bottom of Natural Bridge Caverns and told to find your way up, like
Nice.
before they put an elevator in for tourists, it'd be
Dude,
very
I've seen The
difficult.
Descent. I know
Yeah.
how this shit works.
So
I love the descent. I showed that to
Dude.
my wife before we went to San Antonio Caverns. She hated me, but she said yes.
you're a good man. So just to put it in
This is
perspective,
great.
like that is kind of how far down you are and how removed you are from any method of ascent. Is that clear?
Yeah,
Hmm.
one other thing. Whenever we talk to Jim Jar, I have to find where the fuck it is, obviously, but
Ah, yes, this is the other piece I was hoping you'd remember. Yes, so Jim Jar
I
told you
gotta
about other places here.
yeah, I gotta find it. But I remember he gave me like a rough because I was trying to tell him, hey, if you don't hear from me in Gracklestew, we're gonna be in Arendelle, and then he kind of gave me a way that there is a way out. So
Yes, so he told you about one way he knows out. He's never been to the surface, but he knows that
oh,
there's a place where trade with the surface happens through a city that's essentially run by some thieves, and it is um, almost owned by what's the thieves guild in this land called? Do you remember the
I
surface land?
like starts with an X or a Z or something. I
Yes,
can
the Z
find it.
one,
Hold on.
Zarconim or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, there you go.
So
The
there is
Ghostbusters.
a thieves town essentially that is used for trade with the surface that he knows of because he's been there. That place starts with an M, if I recall. Yeah, Mantol Dareth. He talked about that, and he
Yeah,
also you set him towards a town where
Blingdon.
Blingdenstone, where he's burying the hand of
That guy.
a a guy. I think it was a dwarf who wanted to be buried there, but you know that the town is mostly populated by deep gnomes,
Yeah.
and
And then
that's
we
about it.
also need to find Gauntlgrim and Graven Hollow.
Now you've only I think heard those names though, right?
Yeah, the Graven Hollows, the what the Stone Shapers told us
The
that
library.
has to be the Demogorgon, and then Gauntlgrim. I just have on my places of interest. I have no idea what the fuck that is.
Okay.
Hey, Taylor.
Oh yeah, you're on the camera.
I was just saying
Hi,
hi.
Taylor.
They can see you, but not the streamers.
No, it's fine.
Okay, so perfect. Yeah, most of the region I think was painted by your talking to Jim Jar.
Yeah.
So you are floating on this lake. You know there are other little cities or oases and trade ports. Talking to your captain, who is a deep gnome himself, he is was conscripted right by the king to help you.
Yeah.
Uh, and you're on a boat made of zerk wood that looks like it has made to hold goods, like some dried goods and other things, but not necessarily a lot of people. There's like barely there's no like toilet, there's no head. You just poop in the
Ah,
dark lake. There's very small amounts of rations and there's only like one berthing. So y'all are going to be sleeping on the deck or what otherwise. Um,
can I
as the
ask?
town fades in the background, the light is gone. Like this place, as you leave the red glow, you've been living in a town of like dim red glow from industry and lava and other things, and now as it fades off in the distance with the explosion and everything else that y'all saw in the horizon, there is now just the lapping of water, echoes, and just darkness outside of any light that you can muster via goggles, globe, otherwise. What were you gonna ask?
Oh, I was just gonna say, hey, Driggly. Is that your name, right?
Oh, is it? Oh, yes, sir.
Well. Hey, Captain Driggly, have you ever heard of a Selkie before?
Selkie. Is that a type of cloth?
No, it's like a human sea lion hybrid that you can fuck. In any case, we know one,
Like a
but
sea cow.
Well,
that's
I know of a
that's
lot of water creatures down here, but I don't know about a lion per se. I've heard lions are like four-legged beasts, hairy things, right?
well, they also they swim out into the water and then you can fuck them. But the whole lion fucking thing is not what we're talking
Well,
about.
I could see the use for that. Yeah, I mean everybody needs a good fucking, right?
Mhm.
How long is it to get to Sloop de Loop or wherever we're going?
Sloobledom.
Yeah.
Well, um, you know, last time I went, I think it was about 6 days voyage, maybe seven. Um, but that's wind down here is pretty consistent, but it does change. There's and you notice now you can hear like this like echo, like as there's air streams pushing through here. You can hear and occasionally with your goggles see stalactites and things like that where the roof does get close enough to be visible, and you can hear the wind kind of moving around it. But most of the time, this place opens up, and you would mistake it for a pitch black ocean in moments. As you were only on it for a couple hours right now, it is pretty consistently cavernous like. But you do see where it opens up at times, and for a second you can forget that you're underground.
Say, Captain Driggly, you said 6 days. I
Yeah,
heard
yes,
Dark
sir.
Lake. I sort of assumed, like a lake. This seems more like a dark ocean.
Well, it's I don't know what an ocean is. This
Oh
is
fuck.
um
You can also fuck an ocean. There's lots of things up in the lake you can
Well,
fuck.
I would need to visit one then, don't I? Well, but in the meantime, this is as long as I've been around and or any of my kin, we've called this the Dark Lake, and it is a pretty big piece of water that connects everything I care to go to and visit until this ocean of yours that you're talking about with some lions for the fucking. I might have to go check that out.
You know what, Captain Driggly, you come and find me in Port Chapstow if you
Well,
ever come
with
up there.
the coin the king gave me, I might be able to retire after this trip.
Oh,
If we all live.
so you're saying you got a lot of coin on? Well, I guess you got to give
You're
us. Never mind. So you're saying this?
so you're saying
Uh,
we could get more money out of you.
I mean, if you want to kill him, I mean, or I
that's
guess
that's a thousand
pickpocket or
percent.
whatever. You have
That's
options,
a
right?
1000% what we're doing when we leave this. Well, cool.
1000%.
Do you need help around this boat, or do we just kind
Oh,
of sit back and
absolutely.
relax?
I have about two or three protectors, some guards with us, and I'm hoping you all can help me with that because this area is perilous and it's gotten worse. I haven't gone down south like this in a while, but I've heard it's not great. A couple ships haven't
So
come back.
now that we know your pockets are kind of heavy, what does a protector pay?
Oh, I'm not
Damn,
ex
dog.
You want me to pay? I was what? I'm very confused. The king said that y'all were needing
Oh, protect
passage.
for free. Oh yeah. No, we're good.
Oh,
Just
I
I was just
mean,
asking a question.
only if you want us to live. If you want the boat to go down, then so be it. But
I
I
mean, my wife
assume,
goes down every night. Just saying.
is she a lion too?
Danger just strings his bow and says, "We'll protect you. Don't worry."
There
Well,
you go.
there's a lot of things that come out of the water. I once, believe it or not, had a really hard time when I was out here by myself with just an octopus. This
Oh,
motherfucker started wrapping up, and I like couldn't, and well, it was a horrible time until I finally got a hold of a knife and cut off its legs, and it was, it was a rock hard skinned bastard. But that was the last time I ever sailed by myself, mind you. Um,
Rock
there's
hard.
there's bats, there's manta, lots of creatures in the water that I don't want on the ship. That's about it. So if you can keep
well,
them in the water, I think we'll be fine.
so what you're saying is don't murder or steal from you, kill anything else that comes on the boat, and we'll get along fine.
I think that's a damn good set of rules. Thank you. Yes,
All
sir.
right, I'm into it. Let's
Sounds right.
fucking
Sounds right. Also,
let's.
I don't have a wife in this campaign. I don't know what happened there.
Well, I hope you
Miss, I
find
might
a
have
really
misspoken.
good-looking lion, and you make do. Uh,
You get yourself a fucking lion.
There you go, baby.
if the wind does die down, I'll be trying to do a little bit of paddling, but if y'all have any other means of helping that locomotion, then you can, but I can't promise if we have the wind die. I will try to navigate us. I've been here before, I promise.
We'll
The
see.
king chose me
I'll
because I'm a
paddle.
good captain, but
I
we'll.
have
Do
a,
some
I actually, I actually
strength
have a real
checks to paddle.
question. Shape water. You know what? I can
Is
look
that
that
something
up.
you have?
It's one of my cantrips.
Oh, well,
Well,
I know the druid has things as well. Possibly the ability to make wind, like beyond his cloaca.
Ooh. Shape water. Let's see. Transportation.
You can make an
Instantly
ice
move it.
cube.
ice
Yeah,
cube behind the ship over and
I
over
can
again. Push it forward.
instantly move or change the flow of water in 5 feet in any direction. And it doesn't have to have enough force to cause damage, which I'm sure means I can just say
You might be able
push
to
the
push a boat
water.
a little. You would be able to help a boat, and since
Yeah.
it's a cantrip, you could do it pretty consistently.
Yep.
Uh,
I'm just gonna start just doing that.
so yeah, you're a
No,
a
I'll
young
paddle the
water
boat.
bender. Just
Yeah. Well, and
uh,
the way I do it is I just sit back and do this, and the
No,
boat starts moving more.
don't do that.
very nice. Okay,
You're not bending the water there.
Bending
so
something.
you set out on
3 hour tour.
a 3 hour
Two.
tour. All right,
I'm,
so
I'm paddling, by the way, and let's get this going.
you are in this massive subterranean body of water. There's a network of underground rivers, tunnels, and canals that create these caverns and chambers. The waterway stretches over hundreds of miles. The ceilings are mile high in some places, and then there are depths that are unfathomable below you. Uh, and there's, as you are going, as you're leaving, um, my gosh,
Gracklestugh.
Gracklestugh, you see parts where there's obviously widened sections, like canals and or areas that were widened by the Duergar to allow additional or better flow of water traffic. Uh, and there's even a spot where you go over what looks to be a place where a lock could be placed or a barrier of some kind. Um, this place has been lived in for a long time, and industrial components have been installed. As you go farther away from Gracklestugh, you see less of this, and it looks more uh, natural. Occasionally, you will see a little speckle of light from a mushroom growing on the ceiling or on an adjacent stalagmite coming out of the ground. Otherwise, it is devoid of light, purely dark. Um, as you're going, we will do shifts, but the lapping of water and the occasional sound of something scuttling amongst the water, like a carp splashing, is truly all you are hearing. It is boringly dark and devoid of most sound. So your attention on staying alert will be difficult, and your vision is limited because of the darkness. How do you want to go about these shifts as the first day starts?
Dude, you just want to do 4 6 hour shifts, have each person roll through it?
Are you asking me or your team?
I'm asking a lot. 4 6-hour shifts.
All right.
Cool.
What's
I'll
the
take
order?
first one.
Two
Oh, the shit.
shifts. Me on 3, all y'all on 1.
Okay.
I get my 6 hours of sleep. No. Now you can study your book, and then you can play with his bear, and
Yeah,
Turtle
shit.
can play with his cloaca.
Do we have anything that we're like supposed to be studying or anything?
Aren't you supposed to be studying something? I remember that.
Yeah, actually, this is some pastime. If you someone was supposed to look into this, I think there was a book. Someone got a
Yeah,
book
I
from.
thought the Bears had that.
I had the Arkanloft spell book, but I sold that. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Well, yeah,
And then
a
we
lot of it you couldn't do anything much with.
yeah.
But there's a book you just got in the tunnels below Gracklestug.
Oh yeah, I think danger. Wait, maybe I have that. Sorry, I have like 4 character sheet
Yeah, in the
tokens.
Whirlstone tunnels there was some
Yeah,
Duergar
Savant book
area.
and Undercommon is in a thing, but we don't speak
So, and
Undercommon.
for well, but you have a guy who does.
Oh, hey, Captain Driggly, can you read this to me and do
Uh,
the voices and like act it out and stuff?
well, of course. Sir, wait, what is this?
I don't actually know, which is why I need you to. Actually, complete side note, and I'm gonna pull out the copper tube with all of the pouches that we got from. I don't remember who. I think maybe Wurs or something like that. And I'm gonna say, do you know anything about this? Because it had little pouches of lizard skin parchment with things on it.
Oh, this. Wait. Okay, so there are things you took from Droki's bag. But where
Yes.
did you? What was the? Okay, so then there was the stuff you. I think the only other thing I'm personally remembering right now is the stuff you took from the alchemist's area. Y'all took the book
Oh,
and some other crap from the alchemist area. Was it? If it's from somewhere else, let me know. The alchemist area, you stole a bunch of potions, but then
all
you
right.
found a little.
Copper. Here, sorry to interrupt you, but
No, you're
it's
good.
All right, Jim Jar and I do a deal. Blah 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 blah. We get a copper rod with pouches. One has toenail clippings, one has skin flex, and there's a hidden note as well. Jim Jar translated as Gamekin, Dorhoon, Ramen, and the last one is blank. So I
Aha.
guess I already.
So yeah, so this was from Droki's bag.
Okay.
A copper tube with 4 small pouches. You have one of them is a giant toenail clippings and skin flex,
Gross.
and the pouches have different names. You look at the names. One of them is Dorhoon, and you see a picture on that piece of paper that has a stone giant's face on it. Uh, have you looked at that before? Has that been disclosed? Okay.
Yep.
So did you make out it, like
We
you're not
got
racist,
Gamekin,
but stone
Dorhoon.
giants are not a thing you encounter very often, and therefore they kind of look similar to you. So this picture looks like a generic stone giant, unless you rolled an investigation check to try farther last time. But I don't think you made much out of it. And the rest
Well,
of the names are names which he can read off, and he goes, "Oh yeah, yeah, I know these are other stone giants from the clan Korngorn over there. The ones on the southwest side of Gracklestug, yeah?
yeah, we were made friends with them.
Oh, what? You made friends with those?
It's a long
I thought
story.
that
We
the only
had this.
friends they had were Jaggedy and didn't talk back.
Well, yeah, they're friends with Stone. I guess friends is kind of a strong word. We talked a lot at them, and then they talked for a long time back at us. It's a whole thing.
I'm impressed at the fact they talked back to you. So, touche. Maybe you are something like friends with them.
Yeah. And then, what will you read this book to me? And remember, act it out if there's any
All
cool
right, the
part.
book is not from him. So the book is from. And what's your background on that?
Huh?
Um,
So the Savant book and Undercommon.
Savant book. It was a Savant book.
And then I also have a skeletal hand with 6 fingers and a thumb from the Savant room.
Yes. Okay.
And I think Danger has something. Let's look at this.
So you took a Savant book. Okay.
And we gave the heads, right?
What?
Yeah, the heads you produced for the king the Duergar King.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to look up the book thing. Maybe I'll talk to you a little bit more about it. I will definitely give you disclosure on the information from it. You can spend a lot of your time, especially when you're not on guard,
Yep.
learning about this book. I will have to figure out which one it is because I can't find it in my notes right now. If
And
you
then
give
the
me,
Alchemist book is the only other one I think.
so the Alchemist book is the only one I remember. I don't remember what
Okay.
the Savant book is.
Cool.
But yeah, the Alchemist book has spells, notes for making potions, and a lot of other stuff in it like that. And so here you go. You got the things. You got the you got the healer kits from them. Where's the book? Um, yes. You in the locked iron chest. You found a pile of books, and some of them looked. They were made from caps of the mushroom, and the pages outline rituals. He can describe and read to you, and I'm not gonna do it. You want me to do it? I'm not gonna do it in the voice. I'm gonna do it in
Yeah,
summary.
you're fine.
He goes, well, this one here talks about growing, sprouting too. But this isn't about a mushroom or a plant. It looks like he's talking about
Is that
giving
heads?
two head. Yes, heads.
Yeah.
How'd you know
Yeah.
that? Uh,
We've been meeting a lot of people with two heads, and I went through a whole head chopping phase, but we're not going to talk about that. So yeah, two heads. Keep going.
head chopping.
Well,
Okay.
no, it was
Anyway,
more of a finger thing, but we also want to talk about
and this, and he turns the page and he says, this one says something about how to. I swear, if these pictures and words didn't talk about people, I would think they're talking about plants because these pages speak about grafting um another head onto a living creature like you would put a plant on a plant or put a mushroom on a pile
it.
of
Yeah,
dwarf shit. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like
It's
The old mushroom on pile of dwarf shit.
right? That old chestnut. So but this is a head I on a living it says not dead living creature. A living creature, you how to do some spell and put another head onto. I don't know if it says to replace a head or if it's a second head, but this is some weird shit.
Well, I will say we've been seeing a lot of people with two heads recently. So, guys, I think you remember that first stone giant we met, and then like all the fucking statues and stuff with two heads. Probably the alchemist guy.
All right, I'm gonna roll real quick for him. So it it says you need certain things to do the spells. You need for it's a ritual, so you need like a spot and a place and some preparation. But it also says you need things from the person that you're trying to make grow a head or you're trying to put a head on. Uh, it says you need things from them, and I guess you need a
Oh
head?
shit! Hey
I'm
guys.
rolling an Arcana check to see if I understand what that is, and I've given myself guidance.
Okie doke.
And while he's doing that, I go, turtle, turtle, turtle. Do you remember the copper thing? And it's got the nails and the skin. And then we found the one stone shaper that had the two heads that we killed. Does
I
it?
look at you with complete confidence and a vacant look.
Okay.
Certainty.
So,
Well, no, I'm assuming the copper tube has all the stuff they needed to do this ritual.
so
Okay.
all of what your rogue is saying to you is making sense as you're looking through the book of the symbols and stuff like that. Plus the information that this deep gnome is talking to you about, it would it makes sense that these are constituent components for this ritual, and you recognize some of the what might have just looked like mug stains, you realize are parts of the ritual circle required to do it, and you've seen that ritual circle. You've been in it. You have
Mm.
dispelled this ritual circle. So
Yeah.
this book was either his notes or he was using as a guide to produce a spell in that room y'all found. It makes, with your Arcana spell, it makes 100% sense that from that room with these abilities, which you're not sure how he came upon them or if this book was given to him, but regardless, you don't know where this knowledge necessarily came from directly, but he was perfecting the ability to graft or grow heads on people remotely from that chamber downstairs. Your Arcana
Okay.
you rolled was great. So I'm saying you are confident that he was maybe using it to control those people or to see through them with his second head or in some way instill something. But this is like an incredible breakthrough for these people. These notes all seem like um, a brand new ability for them all. From there's
I pull
beside
out my abnormally long pipe. I begin to smoke it and pace the room.
the
And
deck is only about 40 foot long, but you can pace it. And as you do so, as he paces from left to right, the ship noticeably
Rocks.
kind of tilts. It is not loaded with cargo, and your turtle weighs a bunch. Go ahead.
yeah, deep in thought, I'm rocking the boat, and I say, "I've got it. This is what happened," and repeat everything that you just said.
No long monologue? Come on, bro.
All right, yeah, that was a very good Arcana check, and yeah, y'all. Now that you have someone who speaks the language, it really does fall into place. Uh,
Hey, Captain Wrigley, do you know anything about the Demogorgon?
the Demiglaze. It's
No,
a
I know about Demiglaze. My mom, well, my
yeah,
one of my friends.
it's a
Mama got glazed often.
it makes a lot of people say that the food down here is not the best, and a good Demiglaze could really help the mushrooms go down. I hear. So yeah, I have one or two recipes. Why?
Well, no, I was talking about the Demogorgon. Evidently, it's this evil being that somebody was trying to summon.
The evil.
I don't know. It's fine, man. Let's keep going.
Yeah, you see
He,
What's up? What are
ignorance.
you doing?
He does not know. He's trying to put together what you're saying. It's maybe that's a surface word for something I don't quite get. I'm sorry.
well, hey, it's the same thing about the lions, bro. It's just surface, underdark, just
Yeah,
different
I mean,
strokes. Fucking lions and fucking oceans.
I'm gonna. That's on my list. I'm gonna try to fuck a lion.
Dude, fucking lion. You gotta do it in the water though. If you try to do it on land,
Samesies.
Of
they
course,
will wreck your shit.
of course. In the ocean, I hear is the best
Yeah.
ones. Okay.
There you go.
JD, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to get told what that whole understanding is about. Uh,
I understand it immediately.
It's like yes, fucking lions makes sense.
all right.
Mhm.
Who's first shift?
Talking about a sea cow.
All right, let's go.
A
I'm
dugong.
gonna be first.
Roll perception.
Perception. Click. Fuck.
Okay.
Guidance.
All right. D4. So you can't do guidance when you're unconscious, though, right, JD?
Hmm?
You can't do guidance when you're
Am I
unconscious.
unconscious?
No. You're gonna have to choose. These are shifts. Like y'all are just kind of rotating. So at
We're
some point you're gonna be
getting
asleep.
4-6
Oh,
hours between all of us.
I can touch
You can.
him, and in the next hour, he can use guidance.
Okay. All right.
I mean, if I was going to go to bed, I'd be like, "Yeah, you got guidance."
Right.
15.
Well, it's
All
gonna be
right.
Galant doing one shift, everybody else doing another shift.
All right. So as y'all are leaving the Gracklestug, hours out now. The Gracklestug is gone from your periphery. You actually at this point probably couldn't point and know where Gracklestug is. Your ship
I
has had to,
confidently point in a direction and say it's probably there.
and you're wrong, but that's a good
Okay.
one. I might have believed you.
Good
Uh,
try.
your captain has had to make.
I know exactly where Graphic is, and I point that way.
He has made many course corrections to try to go around stalagmites and go through channels to maintain the deep sections. This place is like a set of rivers more than it is a massive open body at this point. It does open up for sections, like I said, that are extremely dark, and near the end of your shift, it gets vast and open. Um, you are still conscious, still reading your book, but it's gonna be Enrique. Go ahead. You got
Yeah.
a D4 rolled, but you didn't roll a perception yet.
So when I'm
That
on
is
watch, I'm gonna burn a divine sense as well.
Okay. You're gonna make me look up what these creature alignments are.
Oh, my perception was great, guys.
Oh, good. Oh, Jesus.
Plus that corner Tiberius, it looks so professional.
Thank
I
you.
love it.
Okay.
I like the plan.
So
Yeah, this is Janet. Oh, hello.
you do not sense what is a
No sense of sea line. I don't
I
want
was
to
gonna
fuck.
say your captain is actually neutral. So you don't sense anything from him or much of your compatriots. Even some of the smells from your rogue have seemed to dissipate, which is great. Um, uh, your uh, your hilt of your sword with its saber retracted almost seems to hum sweetly.
Ooh, sing.
Uh,
I love it.
and in contrast, you hear a vast emptiness, but you do feel occasionally a smell from below the water that kind of swims under the surface, but it does not appear to interact very much. It would be like a fish or a dolphin or something, but it just
Could be Kolaka.
well, it has this pace that it outpaces your cloaca, um, and it you feel
Perfect.
these about three or four maybe during your shift small groups of creatures
Hey,
that
buddy.
through the water you can barely sense the stink of them.
Mhm.
Otherwise, the dark lake is musty and doesn't necessarily smell good overall. Definitely not sewer or anything like that, but this it doesn't seem like a super healthy lake. You don't think you would be as a paladin, you would want to probably do a spell to the water before you drink out of the
Mm.
water directly. And with your survival, oh no, that was the turtle's survival check. You also think you should run this water through a filter or a little bit of a iodine. Um, Regardless, during your shift, you do not sense anything outside of the creatures that you notice swimming under the ship. Those should be. Uh, I mean, you might want to keep an eye on that, but right now they didn't seem to even be scouting you out necessarily. They just kind of were in passing.
Okay. Can I ask the captain if he has any chores to do on the ship? And explain to him that I can light up my sword to give him daylight for like 30 feet.
Oh no, please not the daylight. Oh, I once I once went by an opening up there and and I thought it was money, honest to God. Looked up, fucking couldn't figure out where I couldn't do shit for like an hour. It fucked me up right. So please, um I'm not good around the bright shit, okay?
Checks out. My bad. I'll leave it off.
I'd greatly appreciate a little bit of light is kind of nice. Sometimes it helps me remember that my fingernails are not the same color as my ship. But otherwise, I don't have much of a use for it down here. I go by sound, and the little bit of vision I do have works for us down here. If I will let you know if the path is different than I recall, because things do change down here. And if that's the case, maybe a little bit of additional more eyes on the scenery will help me, and I'll let you know if
Sounds
that
good,
happens.
Captain. Thank you. I'll go back to my watch.
Okay. Your watch ends.
I go, Gallant.
Huh?
Gallant, have you tried tying your rope to your sword?
Um, no, I currently have it tied up to the dragon scale I have on my back.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Don't know if it gives
restrained.
me any extra armor or anything, but it's
Not
back
yet.
there.
Yeah, that's a crafting job for the future. But yes, a scale in possession doesn't give you magic, but a
And
scale
it's covering my whole back.
valid. But at some point, I'm sure you're gonna go see Fancoot or something. But you will be able to,
Jesus,
or
I'm not gonna
whoever,
argue against you.
Thank you.
or you could have someone. But yeah, crafting armor is definitely a thing, and you
We
do
do need
know
to
of
go
the
to Vancouver.
benefits provided by your black armor, your black dragon armor. Bleh. But
So am I ready to go to sleep?
yeah, yeah, yeah. And with that, JD, do you want to go next before you bed?
Sure.
All right. Do a perception with
What
your.
am I doing?
You can do a perception with your advantage or your +4, whatever it is.
Guidance.
That's okay. Roll your +4s. Your guidance. That's the word. Hey, so that's 11. Okay. Y'all are now almost a full day into your trip as your turtle takes the shift. Um, you do see, uh, not necessarily heading towards you, but in a constant bearing, decreasing range, what looks to be a boat, another boat
Mhm.
about similar to yours. It doesn't. It's not a makeshift raft or anything like that. It does appear to have a full. It's a manufactured boat. That was what it looks like by. It's kind of similar to yours.
Mhm. I let the crew know.
Okay. So anyone that might be going to sleep, I assume, because the last shift was coming up for Mark, he might be asleep. You can rouse him, and what do y'all want to do? What do y'all want to ask, say, whatever?
I'll let the captain know there's a ship off of what side, port or starboard.
Oh, so there is. How do
Am I
you do?
resting or what am I doing?
Well, it looks to be empty. I say we just keep going.
Well, I'm sorry. There's an empty boat floating on this endless fucking sea, and you just want to not go check it out?
Well, I mean, I'd be more than willing to go. I'm captaining here for you guys, but I
Guys,
just as likely go to Sloobladop. So if you want to
I'm just
peel
saying.
over, I can easily get us over there.
Let's go check out the ghost boat.
Okay.
Ghost boat, ghost boat, ghost
So
boat.
he pulls on a couple of ropes, pulling the sails, and these, you know, tattered leathery sails start to steer the ship towards this area. Y'all are in a pretty open area. There's not a lot of obstructions or anything like that that he has to avoid. And as he does so, you start closing a distance with this ship, which appears to have a little bit of momentum, but not powered in any way. There's a uh, mast, no sails on it. Y'all are pulling up towards this ship. What questions do y'all have?
Can I use shape water to kind of like rock it back and forth and pull it towards us?
The ship that you see?
Yeah.
Absolutely. When you get in
Just
My
range,
question is, am I
with
which
sleeping?
you,
is
with
not
everybody.
very much, so your range is only like, what was it, like 10, 15 feet or something? It's not very much. When y'all
It's
do get close,
30 feet. Yeah.
30 feet. So yeah, by ship standards, that's not a whole lot, right? But you're getting close, and you can easily do the shape water, and you essentially pull the boat next to you and dock it with you with your shape water to stabilize you and the other ship to be adjoined. You see inside the ship, it appears to be similar construction to the one y'all are on, and it has a small hold on the front end, and it looks like it has maybe a extra set of seats near the back for additional rows. So it looks like there might be a place for 4 rowers to be instead of just the 1 or 2 from yours. Uh, but yeah, it looks vacant. You don't see oars. Uh, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna go check out that fucking hold.
Okay. Uh,
Sleeping or am I up after my shift?
Danger's asleep. We're all
so
up.
you were about to take. You might have been getting ready to sleep too, but you are not a full sleeper because you're half elf. You would be in a meditative state. The only one that was in full, he's probably been sleeping
Sleep.
for a while now because he's laying on his bear, snoring. You rouse danger. So y'all are all conscious now. Your rogue is the first on the ship. You look at the hold. It appears to have a padlock on it.
Uh, I'm gonna pick that shit. But I'm gonna use my mage hand to do it and be away from it, just in case there's traps.
Okay. Do you want to do an inspection for traps or anything, or you?
Nope.
Maybe
Just doing
maybe
it with
just
Oh,
my
you're
check
just.
check if it's open.
Oh no, it's locked. There's a padlock on this hatch. All right, so your mage hand, you still have to do lock picking with your mage hand, but are you mage handing your tools?
I'm gonna mage hand the tools over there and pick it with the little hands.
Okay.
Disadvantage maybe.
No, you can do. That's like the one of the whole points of mage hand for Arcane Trickster.
But is it as good as your regular hands?
Yeah, even better, baby. Slip one of those fingers where you don't want to get one. All right, click. Let's do this.
Medicine,
Why is
huh?
that not clicking?
Seely, why'd you do medicine?
I don't know.
Okay. Will
I'm,
you?
I'm on my app, so I might have accidentally clicked it.
Gotcha. Can you roll a perception and Enrique roll a perception check?
Hey, my thieves' tools aren't a lot. So can I just do a sleight of hand +5 with the gloves of thievery and +3 with
Yeah.
my? Okay, cool.
Well, the gloves won't apply if you do magic hand because you're.
Fuck it. I'll just go up and pick the goddamn thing.
I
There you
mean,
go.
it's literally only 5 difference. You'll probably still get over 20,
I
regardless.
don't. I
You get
don't
what I'm
give a shit.
saying?
I'll take some poison to
Your
the face
tools are
like
good.
usual.
Okay.
Let's see.
You know you like poison in the face.
Oh, I still get. I get a
Yeah. See,
advantage.
a
So
30 fucking one. You pick the lock, and this little, it's mostly metal. This lock, it looks like it's metal mixed with little bits of some rock and stuff like that. But you pop this thing free, and you open up the hold. As you do so, JD, or I'm sorry,
Mhm.
Seely, you hear a board on your ship where no one is standing go, and
fucking invisible Durgar.
as you do so, your rogue opens the door and you look inside, and inside are some dark steel weapons and a little bit of food and some stores of wine, but a pretty good amount of weapons.
Hey guys, there's a bunch of weapons and booze in here.
And
Load it
I go,
up.
hang on. I go, hang on, and I cast Fairy Fire where I think that noise.
all right, perfect. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh shit. Anyone
We
back?
don't have any characters, so we can't click on
Oh,
ourselves.
is there not? Oh, shit.
Black.
All right, just roll it in the fucking chat, and I'll note it.
Okay.
Because I just want to do theory. I don't want to set up a battleground
Yep,
for this.
yep, 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 yep. Click. Uh, click. The second one's danger.
Holy crap! I don't even remember how to. Initiative's dexterity, right? Modifier.
Yep.
Okay. Woo! JD's rolling good today. You gonna get mad
I
at the
know.
program?
I know. It's it's working out so far.
Yeah.
Maybe they've worked bugs out with this last patch.
So Seely, what is your
It
dexterity
must have been an
modifier?
update.
Dex is a what? 16.
16. Okay. Blah,
Mhm.
blah, blah. Owen, yours is an 18.
Yeah, something like that.
All
Oh
right.
no, mine no no no, mine is a 9 and
Features.
Danger's is an 18.
Danger's is 18.
Yeah, sorry, I'm
No, it's cool. It's cool. And yours is 9. All right. So you're gonna go before Enrique. Or sorry, I need to stop using your real names and use your character names.
goddamn.
I'm such a bastard.
Hey, my real name is basically my character name.
This is
Yeah,
true. This is true.
that's not true.
Hey, have y'all
I'd
seen
be.
the Seven Deadly Sins on Netflix?
I have not.
It's a good show. Um, if I have another child, I might name him Escanor. It's a good name.
Like your whole
Yeah,
asking.
uh,
All right.
it's a good
So,
show. You should watch it. Netflix.
all right. So I have Danger, Sealy, Okay, good. I have everything. All right. So Sealy, you get to go first. You cast Fairy Fire, and to your left, on the ship, you're standing on the edge of the ship, watching your rogue who's boarded. The rest of you guys are on the edge of the ship as well. Where you heard this step was near the front of the ship. You cast Fairy Fire, and in it you illuminate um, a Duergar who was invisible. I think that's how that works, right?
I think so. I think I tried to send the thing to chat, the spell. I'm on my app, so I don't see the whole feat of stuff.
Spin.
Yeah, any creature's outlined. So, uh,
What's the range on it? It's like 30 feet round, right?
the affected creature object cannot benefit
60
from
feet.
being invisible. So, yes, you have just illuminated one guy. Uh, and
I'd like to
that's
cast it to where like center point wouldn't be on the front of the ship, right? It'd be like the limit be within the. You know what I mean? If I know that the front of the boat or wherever he's at is the
yes,
edge, I
yes.
probably know
So
that there's a guy not in
the
the
ship
water.
is pretty small. When you cast this, you hit like a full front half of the ship, and in doing so, you only illuminate one guy. But he is immediately knocked out of
Okay, got it.
invisibility, shocked by this, and you see a Duergar holding a blade who was stealthing around the front of the ship. Obviously, he did not get a 20 on his stealth and creaked aboard. And yeah, so you are made aware of it. In doing so,
Great.
you have started an encounter here. So what do you want to do
Hey,
Am I
as you?
I
close
didn't
to him?
smell the Duragard on my turn.
Yes, your fairy fire was not in your action, and you are within range of him. He is only about 10 feet from you.
Great.
So a small
Okay.
shift and an attack can occur.
Is anyone else near me?
So to your right is Gallant, and then farther to the side is you have Danger, who is, albeit yawning, he's standing up with his creature on his shoulder.
Great.
He's
I
only just
cast
woken up.
Thorn Whip.
Okay. So you definitely have a clear spot near the front. Uh, your captain is running down into the bottom of the deck. He's going to hide essentially. So he's not going to be of use during this fight. So I'm going to have you grabbing him with the Thorn Whip, this Duergar, and what are you doing?
I'm moving him closer or past Gallant if I can, like pulling him to where maybe one of my uh, Padres get an opportunity attack.
Okay, beautiful. So you're doing that at range, and you're going to
Yeah.
move him.
So yeah.
When you do so, you see this Duergar smack into something and seemingly trip over an invisible force. As you are moving him towards Gallant, you continue to move him towards Gallant, and he is now prone, whipped by Gallant.
Wait, whipped by me?
I mean, you have him in your Thorn Whip, and you pulled him, right? When you
I
did
pulled him and
so,
he fell down and he's prone.
he fell down something that is
Okay.
that was an obstruction you don't see, and he is now prone because of that in front of Gallant.
Okay.
Does your thorn whip
Uh,
maintain? Are you like restraining him with it, or does it just go and then it
no,
comes
it's
off?
just a damage.
All right, go
What
do your damage on that.
doesn't um uh what is that? Is that damage that I rolled? Is that attack?
Let me see.
I don't think I don't think I can roll any damage on my thing.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
Thank you.
You
Yeah.
did 9. Nice. Actually, that's quite good. Okay, so you do 9 damage as you whip and move him. What else do you want to do?
uh I move close to him
Okay.
and see. Can I do my turtle defense on top of him?
On top of him, like to try to shield him.
Like lay down on top of him and pin him.
Ah. Okay, so you're going to try to do essentially a squish him version of a grapple.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, he is already prone, so you will have advantage, and so you need to do a strength check with your weight against his. All right. So go ahead and roll strength, and yeah, you're. I don't see how you're going to lose this.
That's what you think. But
That's
let
how
me
you
roll
lose
20.
it.
I
I'll give it a go.
Good
Oh,
job,
it,
roll 20.
he gets advantage. You do it again.
One. Roll a one, baby. Come on.
All right. You got exactly what you needed. So you are able to squish him. You just lean onto him with your turtle weight as you retract your whip, and any attempt of his to get up from his prone nature is faltered, and he is actually squished more down to the ground. The one thing I'll say is that it will be a little bit more difficult in this state for Enrique to get a proper strike on him, as there is a turtle on top of him. Otherwise, he is restrained. So you have a turtle who has a guy glowing. You see this plainly. It's a Duergar. You recognize him. He has a sword in his hand, but he is glowing with this blue outline from the fairy fire that was cast on him. And your turtle has just pancaked him to the ship, the deck of the ship.
Hell yeah.
Now it is a Duergar is going to you hear uh, Tiberius as all of a sudden a whack happens right as a club is coming at your face. A whack happens as a Duergar smacks you with a large cudgel with some metal attached to it. You are going to get 12 damage, bludgeoning damage, as a thing bops you. This Duergar, who is standing on the ship but behind you, is smacking you as he's growing. He
Do
is,
I. Wait, he's growing?
yes, you see him doubling in size, becoming a large humanoid creature with this weapon in his hand, which is also appearing to extend in his body as he smacked you in the face with it, coming out of invisibility. You did not see him, and he got a attack on you there, and that's all he can do though. I don't think they get multi attack, so that's all he's got to do. He's
Does he
getting a
have to
smack
beat
on you.
my armor class or anything, or is it just an
Just
automatic
because it's a
hit?
sneak attack, I'm just going to simplify some of this. He gets a whack on
Cool.
you. Boom!
Cool, cool, cool,
You
cool.
didn't see it coming because you were engrossed in your lock picking. It's 12.
Yep, I brought it.
That is okay. Who's next? Danger is next.
Danger's mid yawn gonna go, oh shit, and see the guy growing and then pop 2 rounds into his fucking face.
All right, go for it.
Let me get his. 1, 2.
All right,
Oh,
AC is
God.
16 on these guys. Not a lot. So what do you got? That's a miss and a miss.
Yep. And then I guess
Hey, you
that's
never tell us what their AC is.
I
Thanks.
know y'all have fought a lot of Duergar, and I'm gonna kind of speed this stuff up. I don't want the Dark Lake encounters to be boring. I don't want them to take too long. So
gotcha. Miss,
so
miss, and then he goes, ah, shit. He's still trying to wipe shit out of his eyes, like
all
sleep
right,
ghost.
but then as he's wiping his eye, he goes, "Oh, and the bird's there." So
Oh, and then Mido, he goes, Mido, attack! And then Mido is going to beak. 25.
hey, that's a hit. So
Uh,
the bird goes
yeah,
Rah! And missiles at the guy, hits him for 7. Nice.
Mido. And then Danger is going to back up to as far away from everybody so he has some range. So
Okay.
wherever like the edge of the boat is or whatever.
Next, I want Enrique. I want you to roll a perception check.
Sure. Sorry, my wife is fucking with me
She tickling
out
your
of
feet.
camera, so she's enjoying it.
Giggity.
Perception. Giggity gig. Duh.
Okay.
Good thing
You
y'all didn't roll a 20.
you
Oh,
Stop.
it's like all of this is happening, and you start to turn to hit the creature next to you, and as you do so, you notice 2 creatures on both sides of you, coming out of invisibility, trying to
Mm-hmm.
stab you with swords from opposing sides.
Bitches.
They are flanking you, but you see them,
Mm-hmm.
so they're not going to get any stealth, but they are going to get. They don't fucking hit you.
Advantage.
They don't fucking hit you.
Nice.
No, they got a slight advantage from the flanking, but they go to hit you, and you were able to see them before the strikes hit, and you're able to put a shield to one side and deflect the blows with your saber as your sword as
And
it
my
comes
dragon
out.
skull behind me covered me.
Yeah,
When I missed.
and
Blam.
these strikes you're able to easily and deftly uh, block as 2
Nice.
Duergar are flanking you on the ship now. Uh, one of them is essentially between you and danger, freaking you out as he appears.
Okay.
Those 2 attacks happened. And then the one that the turtle's on. All right, he's gonna try to get up from you. Do one more strength roll if you can, Vulgar. He's pushing up with all of his might on his turn, trying to get out from your grapple.
Over. It is you. Sealy.
There
It's
he's got
you.
it. Ooh, he's
nice.
able to not
21.
only
Nice.
squish him, he seemingly grabs something, is able to pull his body down, restraining the guy even more so with his
Pancakes them.
more.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
with
give
his.
him a
You give him a what?
I go like give
Gotcha.
him like an extra pancake action.
Okay,
extra pancake. You
so
pancake them and then give 'em a little hump.
Tiberius,
I call
you
this one
are
the waffle.
on the ship.
There you
You
go.
have opened this door. There is one growing Duergar on the ship with you. He's essentially large now, or actually like between large and medium. He's doubled in size. He's on the ship with you. There are 3 on the other ship. One glowing underneath the turtle. Understood?
Yep, got it. What I'm gonna do? So he's right here, I'm right here, and then there's the hold with all the stuff behind me that's open, right?
Correct.
All right, I'm gonna take the attack of opportunity. I'm gonna kind of like back away from him, down into the hold, and then blend in with the fucking shadows and stealth.
Okay, so you're not going to use your disengage
No.
ability? Okay. So he's going to do one attack of opportunity with his cudgely thing. Yeah, I rolled pretty bad. I got a 12.
Nope. Fuck you.
Yeah, thanks.
And then
He got a good hit on you the first time.
fucking did. And then I'm gonna stealth and then use my daggers on
All right, and what is your stealth roll?
24.
Yeah.
And then does a 14 hit?
A 14 is a
No, it's
miss.
16.
It's
Okay,
16.
then
These
it's
guys have, like, these are apparently Durgar Raiders or something. Um, and they are armored less than guards, but pretty well armored. You see the leather and metal and stuff like that. They are not just in leather.
All right, I hit him for
Was that a
30.
1?
Well, it just has a 1 rolled within it amongst all the other
Oh,
d6s.
okay, I see. So the daggers are gonna hit though. The
Yeah,
second round of dagger. Oh, okay. So
just
you
one of them. It's the 11 and the 14 is because advantage from stealth,
gotcha.
and then so one of the other two I'm assuming hits for 35, and that is my turn.
So you chuck 2 daggers from stealth. As you do so, the daggers come out, and you don't necessarily maintain stealth. He might be able to see you because you performed an attack, right?
Yep,
So
100%.
then you throw 2 more daggers as your.
So just to make sure, it's 4 because I get advantage from stealthing.
Which is the.
So the first dagger that I threw is the 11 and the
Miss.
14, which
Yep.
missed, and then the
Gotcha.
second one is the
Gotcha.
27 and 25.
Okay,
Yep.
so.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know it's a lot, but
yeah,
anyways.
that
And
makes
then
more
that
sense now. So two,
pulls me out of stealth, so I'm just sitting there going, ha!
and so your total damage is 7, or do you get 2 damages? What's
I
your
get it's 35 overall.
stealth, attack, and don't you get a cunning action or something? Or is that
My
it?
cunning action was to stealth,
Okay, and
so
that's it.
now I'm just sitting there fucking about.
And so you said it was 7 total,
35 total.
35 total. Okay. And this guy got hit by the bird. That's right.
The bird.
35 total. Okay,
Yeah.
this guy is dead. As you throw your daggers out from the darkness and they land, you immediately just rip a whole section off of him, and then the bird is pecking at him, and the second dagger strikes, and you just see him fall over, and his giant mask goes and sucks back
Cool.
down to normal size as his cudgel and he land on the deck of their ship by himself.
Yeah.
Uh, so that guy is dead. Next, Galan.
All right.
Nice.
You have a target-rich environment. You have
Nice.
a Duergar under a turtle, and then you have 2 Duergar flanking you.
I'm gonna go for the Duragard flanking me.
All right, which one? The one between you and Danger? You will get
Sure.
advantage with him.
Yep. I'll do my I'm gonna do my Searing Smite at 3rd level.
All right. Flame
Nice.
erupts, and y'all can feel
Nice.
the heat of his saber as flames start to lick and wick off of it. Lick and wick. That feels wrong to say.
That's nasty.
Mm.
27 is a
Well, I
hit
guess
it.
I get advantage though, right? Might as well see if
Yeah.
I crit.
See if you crit, brah.
Sorry, my voice is dog shit, but I think I still like it better. Oh, and I crit.
Ooh, he crit. All right, throw your damage out. Let's see if you
I was,
insta kill
I
him.
was saying I like it better than my normal voice anyway.
Holy shit.
And then I still get 2 more. Actually, 4 more. Searing Smite for 3rd level. It's 2d6 Searing Smite level 1. So how does that work on a crit? Is that 4d6?
Yep. Roll another 2d6s. Wait, hold on. Is it d6s that it rolled? Strength
Yeah.
plus. I thought it was d8s.
I think it's D10s. Yeah,
No, for
it's D10.
Searing
Searing
Smite
Smite is
it says
2d6.
2d6.
Yeah, roll another
So
2d6.
it'd be 4 more, right, for a crit? Or no?
No, just 2
Yeah,
more.
seven D6.
2 more. Okay, 2 more. 2d6.
And he's dead.
Nice. And he's on fire.
Oh, yeah. All right, so the guy who jumped you on your side, these people did not know who they were fucking with. They thought y'all were
They did
just
not.
normal fucking
Some normies.
normies transporting grain or mushrooms or something. You have just killed 2 of them in the first round. Sealy.
Okay.
Oh, do you have another attack? I forget.
Yeah, I do. Can I attack the other guy
All right,
next
so
to
the guy who you blocked the shield that was by
Danger?
Danger, you just shove your sword into his body, erupts in flames as he is shocked and burnt and killed to death. You turn your blade on the guy to your other side and you slash
Nice.
at him, and you come down at him. Do you get to do the searing again?
Yeah, Searing Smite is it's permanent for a minute.
Okay, perfect.
Combat.
Then yes, you go down
Ooh, it
and you hit.
hits.
You don't get advantage, but that's fine. Go ahead. It's
That's all I was saying. I get 2 more though because it's level 3, so I should have gone 4 on that last one.
okay. So do your do searing right here. 8.
Yeah,
So that is 31. He is
31.
bloodied.
And I'm gonna do radiant damage on him.
Oh, you're gonna pump it. Wait, can you do that though? You already used your bonus for searing.
It doesn't take a bonus. Remember, we've talked about it.
For radiant?
Yeah, it's a free action. That's what makes it so OP.
Wait, are you sure? Let me see. Let me
You
look
can
at
look it up. Look it up. Yeah, because we've talked about it
it.
before.
What's it called again? Radiant.
It's called uh,
I'm so proud of you guys for
Divine
being like
Smite.
most lawyers. The
Yeah.
best.
You know how it is.
Well, I want to make sure I'm doing it right. I know I'm not.
Oh, so do I. So do I. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
You could expend one spell slot. The extra damage to a maximum blah. When you hit a creature with melee, you can expend one spell slot to do radiant damage.
Yeah, two D8. That's what I'm saying. Just one spell slot. It doesn't say bonus. It doesn't say action. It's just free. We've
Okay.
talked about it as like I can do it after I know it hits. I don't have to do it
Wait, are you talking about
before it
Divine
hits.
Smite?
Yeah,
Oh
Holy
yeah, you can just
shit. All right,
you
yeah,
can just add it on
I
whenever.
did not know this. You pump.
yeah,
Okay, as the sword burns in, the fire erupts,
yeah.
burning him. Then all of a sudden, there's an additional white glowing surge that comes down the beam, and it the body, it's a bit bright, y'all can't quite see, and as you look back there is just ash, as a torso, everything from the torso up is just burned and instantly turned into ash, like you just got his legs as a big cigar and tapped the ash off. You see this pile fall to the ground. He dead. He only had 2 HP left, and you just blew that up
God, that's
hardcore.
46 damage right there, boy.
Hell yeah.
46? Oh, total.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
total,
you
total.
fucked him. All
Yeah, I
right.
was like, I don't have to save my spell slots. We're in a boat. Fuck it.
Use it all. All right. So, yeah, so
And I'm
there's
done.
only the only one left is squished under the turtle. And with that, Sealy, you're on him. He is glowing. You have advantages on attacks. What do you want to do with this guy who is under your body?
I whisper in his ear, say, "Now you listen here, boy. You just saw what we did. Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way. Do you yield?"
Roll persuasion.
With guidance.
Yep. Okay. Uh, this guy's an asshole. He
How about
is.
intimidation? That'd be a better one.
Um, you
It's the same thing. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so unfortunately, I rolled a 16 on him to fight against you. He is going to squiggle and whirl. And he goes, "Fuck you!" in common as he is trying to get his sword, and it is just rubbing against your scales. He's not able to get a full attack up on you as he's trying to, but you're squishing him such that he can't get a proper thrust or swing in. Um,
I go a little lower. A little lower.
and what do you want to do to him on your turn other than accost him verbally?
I can. I choose to what grapple him. Then I come out of my portal
You already are
defense
grappling him.
form. Oh, is that okay? Okay,
You
got
are
it. All right.
effectively grappling him to
Um,
the ship.
oh yeah, let's. Uh,
After this, it'll be dangers. If there's any Duergar left,
Danger them if a ranger.
and dangers within a Only he's about 15 feet away, so he can pretty much.
Make him dance.
Oh my
Damn.
god! Imagine a
I
Duergar dancing under a turtle.
I cast Thunder Wave,
Right near the island cabin.
Ooh, is this a
and
cloaca
I
spell
intend
as
to
you
like
rip ass on him?
it's a cloaca spell, so it's gonna be like a
Like a spell.
uh, let me
He's
see if
gonna
I
be
can
short.
use what thunder.
Okay, so I have to do a
Oh, yes,
Constitution
he's gonna
save.
save. He's gonna save against the
Damn
DC
it!
17.
I just rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a dirty
So
20. It was 18 plus 2.
he gets eight damage, and I think that I can move him.
You're
Uh,
gonna you're playing hockey with him on the ship. All right.
Moving towards Galant.
yeah.
He's got his sword so pumped up.
Okay.
Don't. Okay. Yeah. Thunder Force. Okay. Each creature in a 15-foot. Okay.
This guy
Every
already
creature in a
hurt.
15-foot radius make that save.
Okay. So that's gonna be an 18. Oh, how many feet?
So 15 feet, everyone has to make that Constitution save.
All right. That is you two, Gallant. Do a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, some bitch.
Yeah, you hear as he whispers into his Duergar's ear. You then see his tail turn down, and
Nothing.
thunder.
I don't
And
hear. I don't hear shit.
so you're only gonna take half, unless you have your paladin ability to resist it all. I think.
Negative. Yes.
Well, no, you have that new paladin ability to be able to take no
Yeah,
damage on
that's what I'm
successful
saying. Yeah,
saves.
yeah.
So either way, he takes half damage. So he takes 4 thunder damage, and as the ground shakes, a board or
Wait,
two.
does he save?
Only
He
if
saved.
it,
Yes, I
only if
rolled
it's a
an.
dexterity save.
I rolled a Constitution
Right.
save.
Sorry. Is it a con save?
Yeah, you rolled con.
Yes.
So as I'm saying, my shield master only works on a dexterity save.
Oh, okay. Well, you take
My
4
zero.
damage.
Okay, 4
You're gonna
damage.
take 4 fart damage,
Okay.
thunder
I'll
damage.
take the
Right.
fucking
So wait,
fart.
you're
Yes.
so DM. Your guy save?
He did. He rolled an 18 plus 2, which is 20. So he's gonna take half damage. He is
Got
already
it.
hurt though. Like yeah, I don't remember what you did, but he was already a little hurt. He's not bloodied yet, but he just took 4 more damage.
You took 9 before.
Oh, the whip. The whip is what did it to him. That's right.
Right. So
And you can push him. Are you gonna push him towards danger or
he
anyone else?
since he saved since he saved, I can't push him.
Oh, okay. So you atop your guy, turn your
But
cloaca
unsecured
towards him.
but unsecured objects are.
Are able to move. On the top of this ship, there's not a whole lot of unsecured objects, but with your thunder wave, a couple boards do throw a nail or two. The top of the ship loosens a bit under the cacophony of your cloaca. I wanted to do that. So with that, it is now Danger's turn. Danger sees the turtle attacking him thusly, and he is restrained. So Danger can approach, and he won't get full advantage. He will get flat if he wants to try to make a proper attack because, well, no, he'll get full advantage.
He's gonna try to make him. Well, you know what? He's gonna try to make him dance because that would be
Yeah.
hilarious.
So he'll get advantage with his sword. Well, that's a hit. See if he gets
yeah.
his. See if he gets his crit.
Yeah, hold on. Click, 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 click.
All right.
Damn it.
Not quite, but he comes down with the rapier of dancing and stabs under his turtle, right in the area where he sees a flailing sword, and he does 19.
It's just 6. Sorry.
It's 13.
Ignore the hunter's mark and sharpshooter. I just hadn't unclicked it on his
Oh,
thing, so it's just
okay.
6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. He stabs, and he hears a groan of a dwarf underneath the turtle. He has one more attack.
All right.
He is now bloodied.
DX.
Okay.
Do we want
that is
to?
a miss.
Do we want to question this guy?
We'll see.
Well, I mean, he's asking if you want to kill him or not. I think
Yeah, I'll
Well,
kill him.
Danger's just stabbing away, but I'm coming
his
up with a
second
little bit.
strike, and he goes down. He hits a corner of a loose board, and his rapier goes bing, and it starts to bend lightly as he like misses the man because he snags it across the deck. After that, this guy is going to fight again with an 8 on strength. Bulger, can you roll a strength against an 8? And then, yeah, you're keeping him down. And he swipes around with his sword, and he's not going to be able to get any purchase on anyone around him. Even Mark's legs that he might be flailing at, he misses. You just see a squashed dwarf trying desperately to swing. Um, it is at this point that he all of a sudden gets a little bit of clarity and starts to grow. You feel yourself being displaced lightly upwards by a now growing Duergar. Tiberius, it's your turn.
I'm gonna walk. Well, they're on our boat, right? Or are we all on the same
Yes,
boat?
there's no one else on your ship that you can see or
All right.
notice.
I'm gonna run over and put my hand on the Duergar underneath Sealy and go, "Whoa, bro! I need you to chill out." And I'm gonna cast Charm Person,
Okay.
and it is a Wisdom
Oh,
saving
nice.
throw.
Wisdom save.
No.
I rolled 17. Or I
Well,
got a
and I
17.
Is he inside? Wait,
what?
is he inside of Gallant's aura? Doesn't he have disadvantage on shit?
Go on.
What's up?
Do-
Does my character get disadvantage on things because of your aura, or does the rogue
Uh-uh.
get advantage on things when he's casting a
No,
spell?
unless it's sunlight stuff. That no.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Starting it. Whatever, doesn't matter. I go, "Oh shit, you're not chilling out." And with my bonus action, I'm gonna pull out a dagger and try to stab him in the fucking face.
Perfect. It's his
And that
offhand, if I
going
correct.
to be, yes, sir.
All right.
Click.
16 is your
22.
number. Yeah, that hits, bro.
All right. And do I get sneak attack with Sealy technically flanking him?
You will get advantage on the attack, but not sneak.
All right. Let's see if I get a crit. Nope. All
Okay.
right, whatever. That's gonna be 3 piercing damage.
3. Okay. Um, if you want to get a better posture on the next one, you could definitely get a position on him. You could position yourself around and get it. But you were trying to speak to him and therefore, or charm him directly, and therefore you're not gonna get it there.
Cool.
Gallant though might finish it off here. Gallant with his flaming sword. This thing is spitting flames. There's a little embers coming off of it, and when they hit the deck, they seem to just magically disappear without making any mark, as it is glowing with its red and its white radiance. It is weird. It's like he's holding a glowing iron.
Nice.
That hits, bro.
Do I get advantage or no advantage?
You can get advantage. Just be careful.
I got a
If not,
crit. I got a crit last time.
You just don't hurt your turtle, okay? Don't burn your little
No.
turtle's belly.
I'll destroy it.
I go hop, 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 hop.
All right, and with 17,
Wait,
Sealy,
wait.
what's up? You gonna do your
No, I get 4 because it
shit?
says 2d6 for Searing Smite, but I'm casting it at 2 level slots higher, so I
Right.
get 2 more.
So
you're just exploding the fucking
yeah,
thing.
this guy's definitely dead. Sealy, you feel this creature that you have been squishing all of a sudden erupt into a flame, but almost immediately turn into ash. So you feel this wave of heat that is turned into char, and you find yourself on an overcooked piece of barbecue. All of a sudden, and you felt the heat. It might have singed you a bit, but otherwise it shocked the hell out of you as your paladin just erupted light underneath you. And with that, the encounter is done. Yeah, this passing ship is now yours
26.
if you want it. Dude, yeah, you really overkilled him.
Nice.
Guys, we finally our dream came true. We have a boat now.
We have a boat.
We got a
Well,
boat.
Huzzah.
The reason why I expended all my spells is because I'm ready for a fucking nap. So,
Yeah, you're about to rest.
deuces.
That's my
Can
shift,
I
boys.
can I go loot the hold that you said had
Yeah.
weapons and any
And
just
so on it, you find a lot of dark iron weaponry.
yeah.
Um, if you want, you can just give you a value, or do you want weapons?
Yeah, value, that's fine. Just dark steel
All right,
weapons.
you
Boats.
find about 62 gold worth of weapons,
Cool.
which is not a bad little shindig. You loot the rest of the guys, and you find another about 7 or 8 golds worth of stuff on them.
Juicy.
Amongst that, you have some food. If you want to bring one of the casks of mushroom and meat, or was it wine? I said over. You could bring that over for food because your ship did not have a whole lot, and that would keep you from going into your rations if you'd like.
I'll have Dan be like, Danger, get over here. And have
Huh?
him grab all that.
Bear, come on. And he like tries to
Barry!
like balance it on his bear.
God damn it.
I mean, that's what I imagine he
Oh,
would do.
we tell the captain to lash the boat to ours, tow
Yeah.
it.
You could. This might slow you down as
Lash
there's
it.
no sails on the other boat. If you wanted to, you could try to.
Dude,
Uh,
let's lash it.
Probably
Hey,
worth some
Sealy,
money, huh?
wait, what?
It's probably worth some money.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh,
Also, we can be fucking. I can be like, "Fuck you, Captain Driggly. I'm Captain."
Underdark pirates,
yeah,
Exactly.
well, that's essentially what you just ran
blood
into
pirates.
was Underdark Pirates,
Um,
Darklake
Sealy,
Pirates.
do you have any sort of like gust cantrips or something like that, or
Do I?
I
This
don't know?
Cloak is
Yeah,
up
he
to
just
he
rubs his
just
cloak.
farted on
like
my face for 4
the
damage.
Oh, that I thought that was thunder. Whatever.
it was yeah. Yes, I do. I have several things.
Okay,
DM, how fast are these boats able to move?
Yeah,
Like per
so
round?
that's what with the sail up, he is able to move at what you imagine is about 5 to 6 uh, knots, miles per hour. There's not a lot of wind here, but it is definitely better than rowing. And if you like, rowing would be extremely tiresome and would maybe match the speed that you're getting right now with the breezes. The only thing that you could see to expedite it would be magic or a water movement spell or something like that. But that is the main thing you've seen. You've seen a lot of rowing when you were at the docks of Gracklestug to do close by maneuvering and trade, but this ship has a sail, and a sail can get a little bit farther. There is a breeze here, but it is definitely not heavy wind like y'all have experienced on the coastal towns that y'all have visited.
How much longer do we have on the water at this rate
Yeah, that's what he estimated. What do you
till
say
we get
about
to it?
five, five or
6
six
days
days?
overall.
Yeah, so y'all have just essentially finished one day. So there's like 5 or less
Wow.
days if the wind
That's
maintains.
that's
He
six.
said it can die.
Yeah. Okay. Um. I cast summon conjure animals,
Oh fuck
and I
yeah!
summon two giant octopi,
Hmm.
or
Pussies.
octopussies, however you octopus.
Are y'all pulling both ships or just the one? Are y'all gonna do a lashing, a catamaran
Yeah,
situation?
Oh,
we're gonna lash
always lash your octopussies.
Hmm.
the other one. One octopus uh,
I
snuggles up to each ship and then begins to swim at 60 feet per round, or whatever their speed is.
Okay.
Damn.
And so by doing this, y'all will gain some speed. Y'all have lashed a ship together with one of y'all's rope. I assume you're not gonna use the magic rope. I'm assuming. Um,
Danger hands me some rope and I can tie some knots with it.
yeah, I think y'all have only lost one set of rope between y'all.
Yeah, it
Uh,
was.
and y'all lash up the boat. Uh, Go ahead and you and Danger, or one of y'all, do a survival with advantage for tying and lashing. Um,
Can I do a sleight of hand for tying knots?
no.
Okay.
Sorry, mate.
That's
If you
fine.
were trying to do it quickly, maybe, but this is a separate check because yeah, okay,
Cool.
that's good enough. 23 is
Maybe he's
perfect.
always in a rush.
All right, so y'all are able to securely join the two boats. You do give a little bit of gap between them so that the water does have a place to go. Uh, and when the octopuses start to pull, you notice your captain's mainsail uh, starts to luff a little bit. You are
Ah.
able to exceed that which was being provided by the wind.
Can I also cast shape water underneath the boat to try to, move it faster?
Okay. I will admit
So,
there's
like hydrofoil.
Yeah,
Oh,
basically.
yeah, okay. So he tries to pull the keel up a little bit. I'm gonna say there's a lot of diminishing returns at this point, but with
Hey,
this,
man.
the captain is like, "Wow, this is pretty amazing. I, how am I supposed to help steer this?"
Just make sure we're going in the right direction, my dude. I mean, Captain Driggly.
Uh, okay. And he starts to pull in his sail. As he pulls in the sail, you are left with his mast and then the other ship's mast, which was fully empty. His now is rolled up and tied with some string. The manta leather that it was made of comes up nicely and is adjoined. Uh, and with that, I think Gallant and anyone else can go to sleep or that wants to, as you give Danger a guidance before his shift comes up. The rest of y'all can bed down.
I'll sleep.
Um,
Yes.
you want to roll Danger's
Yep.
perception?
Perception, perception, perception.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all are
And
going
then
across this
wait,
large
and then
open.
guidance.
Okay. Y'all are going along this large open body of water. He doesn't see the ceiling anymore. There's a couple of rocky outcroppings on the very rare occasion, but y'all are able to um, he's able to, with his keel, steer without any control of the thrust of the octopuses. He's able to still maintain a semblance of direction here, and this area is quite open. This is a vast open uh, section of the Dark Lake. He
Okay.
goes, and then it will come back around the next day. I'm going to try to speed this up. You come to your shift, your first shift, right, Tiberius?
Yep.
Okay. You come up, nothing really happens, and then it will come back around to who is it next? Celia or
I
Enrique?
think it's
Or
Gallant.
Gallant? Give me a perception.
Perception with divine sense.
Dude,
Again. Okay,
just
absolutely.
blowing the spells, baby.
Well, I
Hey,
mean,
no, I just rested.
No, I
you
know.
just had a long rest. Y'all essentially anything y'all got damage wise, y'all can
Nice.
slough off.
Perception's still strong, baby.
And then dangers last. Okay. You sense the same creatures. You feel some of them come up from depths now that you didn't realize before. So like at some point you don't feel them just coming in passing. You feel them coming up every once in a while. And there's maybe one or two more, but these small bodies of that come at you like smells from a distance uh, are again not interacting with your ship, maybe investigating it. Like again, this is weird. Like it's like dolphins interacting with a wake. There's no attack here, but there's just like a curiosity and something else. Other outside of that, your divine sense does not pick up anything. Up in the, you can't feel or sense or smell anything above you or at the extent of what could be the ceiling.
Be
But
right back.
to your eyes, it does appear to be outside of your vision. The ceilings have opened up here, and you believe the depths have opened up as well.
I burned 2 rations, by the way. One for last night, one for this
You
morning.
don't have to burn rations because
Oh
y'all
no.
just acquired
Okay.
food from the pirates.
Nice.
They had, as long as you're okay eating, some mushroom, barrel stalks or whatever it was, and some wine. That is, you can eat their rations. They
You
had.
had me at wine.
There you go. Then it is Sealy. I'm not going to make you roll. You see and experience the same thing. The day turns into drudgery as y'all are coasting along this open section of water. Your octopuses, do you have to recast them after a day, Sealy?
Yeah. So I'll cast them each day,
Okay, you recast them. You are
8 hour.
making amazing time. You talk to the captain. Oh, at this pace, I'd say we only have another 2 days, maybe. This is amazing. I've never experienced travel like this across the waters. I only hope that I can. Distance is hard to experience at this speed, but I honestly think 2 more days we'll be coming up to the coast of the Kuatora. Y'all continue to travel.
You know, huzzah.
Huzzah. I'm gonna get Danger takes the last shift of the second day. What is perception? Okay.
I look at Galant and say, "You look uneasy. What is it you sense, my friend?"
I drank too much beer earlier, so I'm coming down.
In game or out of game?
Both.
In game, yeah.
No, he's talking about the things you sensed with your divine sense.
Oh, my bad. Some random shit in the ocean. Nothing we could fuck. What Danger would say, back to the porn boys.
Mm-hmm. So
Indeed, these depths are dark and dangerous.
Stared at the abyss stared back. I didn't like it.
Uh, you re-summon your octopuses, and Danger takes his shift. On his shift, he notices that the openness of the ceiling. He starts to see returning some roof line, a couple stalactites here and there. Some things starting to kind of encroach back down, making this area feel again like you're in a cave instead of an ocean with no stars. You start to see, or he starts to see this stuff coming down. Um, then, oh crap, where'd I go? I had notes. Then in front of him, he sees the ceiling all of a sudden start to come down fast. He goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" and he starts to try to wake up you, Sealy. He starts to shake you violently. And he goes, we gotta, hold on. We're coming up against something." And as you were rousing, the mast of your ship starts to go and crash against some rock and stalactites above you. And then a massive stalactite comes to the right side and breaks the mast of your adjoined ship right off, and it goes and splashes into the water. Your octopuses are still pulling forward strong, but the roof line is plunging down, and all of a sudden there's racky crogs coming as a low ceiling of jagged rocks and cave are coming directly overhead of your ship. Only about 4 or 5 foot of clearance starts to become a craggy 3 foot. Any creature who is not small needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Uh,
I eat a small mushroom.
Okay. Um, you quickly slam a mushroom into you, but your octopuses are still pulling strong. How do you? Uh, what do
I
you?
tell them to stop.
Okay.
you
And you
said
just do it.
a
Is it
what saving
telepathy?
throw?
I want you to do a dexterity saving throw as you are roused from your slumber. Danger saw the roof line all of a sudden start to plunge down. Y'all came out of this gulf, this massive opening area, and all of a sudden you're starting to come into a more cavernous section. And the roof line just kind of like came out of nowhere. He saw it and he started to wake you guys up. And all I need you to do is this quick little saving throw. Blur, blur, blur.
First one
Uh,
was Danger. Second one was me.
okay, Enrique, make a dexterity saving throw. Okay.
No shit.
Great.
Danger and Owen, or sorry, Danger and Tiberius wake
Plus
up
two,
and
by
are
the way.
able to flatten their bodies out and kind of jump to the ground as all of a sudden you can feel grazing through your hair, snagging on some of your armor, these stalactites and rocks overhead as you have this low ceiling. Your mast of your ship is broken clean off as well as the neighboring ship. And you, unfortunately, Gallant, it starts to grab some of your armor and starts to drag you along the ship. As you try to break free, a piece of the rock is scratching and cutting into you. You are going to take a whopping 2 damage. Jesus Christ, I rolled two
Nice.
ones. I rolled two fucking ones.
Love it.
So you take 2
Thanks a lot,
damage.
Wolf.
Yeah, right. Actually, I rolled this in 5e tools. But anyway, this the rock and everything is scratching across the top of you. You frantically reach and make sure that your dragon scales, your shield, and everything are still around you and in your possession. And oh no, the bear! The bear needs to do his
Oh, the
saving throw.
bear.
Uh,
But say, I
okay.
feel like it scratched my back a little bit. I'm like, ooh, that felt good.
It
I'm
might
gonna
have
Wait,
felt a
I'm
wait,
little
gonna
is
nice.
Danger
I'm gonna
hey, is
do it
Danger
using.
still feeding him mushrooms?
Um, Danger did not. He succeeded. He saw the ceiling coming down and was able to flatten himself on the ground along with Tiberius.
I'm
The
doing the blood hawk for
Oh,
barrier.
The Bloodhawk's small. It's only for large, medium and large creatures. So the Bloodhawk does not have to worry about this. The bear, however,
I,
does fail, and he's gonna take blah de blah, a whopping 7 damage,
oh, a
which does
berry.
not bloody a bear. So he is okay. The bear does get injured, however. Um, Bears and boats, I don't think are a super great combo. The bear doesn't like this, but it does get cut, and he's okay. As this happens, all of a sudden the roof line starts to kind of open up again, and y'all are left with y'all aren't able to stand up fully. You see just like massive uh, stalactites, stalagmites. Who's supposed to be next up is Tiberius.
Yep.
Uh, Danger's shift is ending, and y'all are without the ability to sail, going through this low-ceilinged area of the Dark Lake. Your captain's like, "This is not
Dude, I
exactly.
look over at Captain Driggly and I go, "What the fuck, man? I thought you knew
I,
where to go. Do you
I,
sail and break your fucking mast off every
well,
time?"
no, obviously that wouldn't be very prudent. But this area, maybe I'm not adjusting for the additional speed or whatever. But I don't think I've ever been quite to this area. I'll find my way around though. Just give me a little bit. And Tiberius, roll a perception check.
Wait, 15.
Okay. Um, you notice this area you can see. There's a lot of cavern. Like you are very much aware that you are now back in a cave. Like I said before, any semblance of being in the ocean with no stars is lost. You are definitely in the
In
Dark
the
Lake
cave.
underground. And as you do, look around. What is this thing? I'm trying to figure out. You uh, catch the sight of a stalactite that seems to be breaking free and falling
Oh fuck.
towards your ship.
I go, "Sealy, Sealy, Sealy," and I point and then try to like yell at the octopuses to turn away from it.
As
I
Go ahead.
give them the command that he says.
As you do so, you see the stalactite open, almost like an umbrella, and this squid-like creature comes floating down, and it misses your ship because of your course correction and lands on the other ship. Um, as it does so, the ship beside you starts to darken, and the creature you saw disappears in the darkness that is created. I want Seely and Gallant to roll perception checks as well. Okay. Y'all do not notice similar creatures coming down onto your head as these squid-ish looking creatures. You know how octopuses can yeah, great.
Perception is the worst.
You know how octopuses can like change the core whatever the color
Color.
patterns and like turn into anything they want?
Yep.
This
Mhm.
is a land-based creature that is able to do the same, and as it's falling down, it appears to be more squid-shaped. Tiberius's rolled a nat one. The rest of y'all were not as lucky. These creatures fall and attach themselves to your heads. All three of your
Oh no.
compatriots are attacked by creatures on their heads.
Fuck. Even
The,
wait, even danger is.
No, dangers did not fall onto him. That was the one you avoided. The one coming at you, Tiberius, is also falling and hitting your ship. But the other one fell on the other ship. Oh no, danger did get it. That was yeah. So three of y'all. That's 19, 16, and a
So,
19. Three of them hit you
sorry, to
guys.
be clear, how big would we say these things are? Because it sounded like it fell on the whole ship, like as big
So
as a ship.
no, these are small creatures, squid-like creatures
Okay,
that can
squid,
guide
like okay.
themselves off of the ceiling. And you saw one that slowed its descent and tried to reorient itself like an umbrella. This one was brought
hmm,
to your attention by Tiberius, is the only reason why you saw it. Otherwise, they do seem to have an ability to make themselves darker or fade into the darkness around this area to obscure themselves even more so. So they are even if a real rock falling would be easier to see than this creature. Um, these
does it control our brains or something?
you're not sure yet. One just fell onto your fucking head.
Fuck.
Um,
Danger's gonna cast Speak with Animals
okay. So
and
as these
say,
creatures, Tiberius, you witness these creatures fall like face huggers onto everyone, and this um, squiddish mantle wraps around, and you see Danger, Gallant, and to a lesser extent Sealy grasping at their face as it looks like they are unable to breathe now.
then I'm gonna run over with my daggers and just start cutting, kind of, not directly onto their face, but like right around the sides to try to open it up so they can get air.
Who are you going for first?
I'm gonna go for Gallant first.
Okay, so you get an advantage, Gallant. Roll a strength check as you try to pull off this creature.
I was gonna pull that bitch off anyway.
Roll. Oh, thank God you get advantage, bro.
Boom.
And
Or
you do not
boom.
succeed.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you rolled
Advantage.
a one. Oh, that wasn't
Perception. Perception.
okay.
I thought
All
you
right.
told me to roll perception to see if it coming down on me. I missed it.
Okay, my bad. You are able to pull it off, Sealy, and can Tiberius, can you roll for uh
Get off
danger?
me,
Holy
squid.
crap! Okay, so two of y'all are able to peel these
Yeah.
skids. Um,
Just you natted it, bro. You don't need it. You don't need the
all right,
guidance.
I
and
want the extra juice.
I wanted to squirt more juice on me as I peel it
all right.
off.
Oh God.
So y'all are able to peel these creatures off, and you can feel inside of their mantle there is an adhesion going on by like suckers or by something else trying to hold on, and this is a very difficult thing to pull and peel off. As you do so, you feel parts of it ripping and pulling your hair from your head,
Hmm.
Gallant. Um,
To miss my hair.
I'm making a nature check to see if I know what it is.
Okay, perfect. I'm trying to see. Yep. Okay, so Danger also succeeds, but his is still slightly attached to him, but he is able to breathe. You were temporarily blinded, and now you are able to see again. This creature was blocking any. This mantle seems like it should be opaque to where you're able to kind of see and get some light through, but when it's on you, you felt pure darkness in your vision. But as you've pulled it off, you can now see again. The one you have pulled off, Sealy and Gallant, y'all's that you've pulled clean free, they fling off of your hands and go bloop into the water, swimming away. The one that
Mm.
Danger still has, Sealy, you turn and look at, and you recognize that it is like a squid. This creature um, looks like a squid with the ability to camouflage itself, and it appears to have almost multiple eyes. There are these spherical, like what looks like eyes around its periphery. Maybe like there's 6 or 8 of them, and its skin starts to turn dark, and then it becomes flesh toned, and then it tries to match the reddish hue of your tiefling friend, and it is constantly trying to change and in distress you think it is doing this, but you can see it's an amazing ability to camouflage itself as
Would I
it's
know the name of such a creature?
not for your role, no. You might be able to talk to your captain in a bit, but right now you notice it to be a squid that is has a high strength and is trying to grab and pull itself back onto Danger's face. The other ones have ran off. The one on the opposing ship you have lost vision of. You don't know exactly where it is. It kind of turned into a darkness on the other side of the ship. Um, what else do you want to do?
I look at the captain and ask him what that was.
So as Mark is still fighting it starts to pull itself back onto his face. And as he does so, the captain goes, "Oh my God, that's a dark mantle. Those, oh, they sweep away anyone that comes. It must be because we're near these ceilings. We have to get away from here. Steer your octopuses back towards the open if they can.
I do as he says in that direction.
They'll suffocate. They'll cover your face and take you, and then they eat the creatures. They're like spiders in that sense, but these things live on the rocks.
I'm gonna go uh, cut the thing off of Danger's fucking head.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah, can I help with a strength
you
thing or
can.
something?
Tiberius do an attack, and Volgar does a strength. All right. Okay, so you start to pull, and with Tiberius starting to get weak from his lack of oxygen, you see these 2 horns poking, but not piercing through the mantle of this squid as it is constricting and conforming to his face like a mask. You start to cut at a couple of the tentacles that are wrapping around his neck, really pulling itself true. And with every cut, you, Celia, are starting to put your turtle fingers and try to wedge them under his skin and peel back at them. Y'all are able to barely make do, and you hear a frantic breath as Danger takes a long inhalation and then starts to grab his fingers around his mouth and pull back on them and add to y'all's strength checks. You are
Yeah.
able to just start to peel it back. It is still attached to him like a wig now. Um, roll one more attack roll,
Clay.
and you are able to get your blade safely under and pierce and cut, and you properly kill this thing. As
Hell yeah.
you place your blade up, you have pulled off a couple tentacles, and between you and the turtle have injured it, but you find your blade inside of him like a clam, like getting into that shell, and you stick into it, and then this creature it falls limp, and its tentacles are slowly coiling in a prehensile nature as it falls more and more silent by the second. In the corner, you have your tiefling going, "Ah, fuck that, shit." Ah.
No, he goes, that was terrible, but I wanted to make friends with them. And we go, God damn it, Danger, you have enough fucking pets.
As you start to steer, you make your way out of the craggy, low-hanging ceiling of this part of the cavern. There's a couple more rocks that graze across the broken, splintered mast, but otherwise you break free, and this dead creature on your deck, the other ones having returned to the lake, um, you find yourself in a clearing and able to take another breath for a second. Um, as you keep going. Who was it? That was Tiberius, your watch, right?
Yep.
Okay. As y'all recover, who's going to do next watch as y'all are finding the coastline? Your captain is frantically trying to go back and forth from the decks, trying to figure out where he is.
I think it's danger after me if I'm not mistaken,
Okay. Roll it for
and then
danger.
it's Sealy and then Gallant then me.
Okay. Roll a perception for him.
Fucking perception, clack. Yeah.
Okay. Uh, roll guidance.
Oh, yeah, right. He's getting his.
You need to roll a full four.
D3,
Okay.
that would be a 12.
He does not properly see just under the water line some adjoining obstructions. You have some underwater stalactites that start to come
Oh,
up, and all
yeah.
of a sudden you hear them scrape on the ship. Um, the captain goes, "Oh, oh, I know what I meant. Get them to pull around again. I'm sorry. These are the Stone Teeth shores. There's many a broken
Go.
ship here.
Okay, over here, guys.
All right,
Yeah,
I
move over here.
and I need you to either for yourself or for your octopuses roll a dexterity check to try to have them navigate through as you are currently taking damage to your ship.
Ah, DX. Oh, nice.
You hear and feel the stalactites underneath tearing into the hull of your ship as a couple boards are broken. You do not see water necessarily coming in, but some things are getting peeled out. You do accurately and deftly get your octopuses to pull away from it, and as you do so, your captain says, "Oh my God! Okay, well, bad news. Ship got hurt. But fuck it. We have two. Good news. I know where we are. We're at the Stone's Teeth. Okay. We made a little bit better time than I expected, and just a little bit up this shoreline, we can kind of follow the shoreline away a little bit to make sure we don't run into any more of these. Um, we'll be at Sloopadoop in less than a day. I think at this rate.
Captain. That's what I wanted to hear.
Yeah. So you only
Um,
took 22 damage to the ship, which is plenty. And yes, y'all are able to see a little bit of the ceiling, and now you notice because of the captain and everyone else bringing and the ship bringing it to your attention, you see underwater occasionally and poking out of the water these little spikes, as it appears there's a lot more stalagmite, stalactite sharpness protrusions all along the ceiling and underwater in this area. But he calls this area the Stone Teeth, and he says that this is a known spot. It has taken many a ship, but he is confident that he knows now where we are.
hell yeah.
Okay, so you have
Cool.
both of
That
your ships, so you
that
don't have
survive.
any masts, but your octopuses are still pulling. What'd you say, Sealy?
That survival check was to help navigate safely
Okay,
through,
so you're going to
through
work
the.
with the captain?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he pulls.
Yeah.
He starts to scratch on the ground a little bit. He says, "You see, I was hoping to go this way," and he draws a line. And he says, "But with the speed, we must have been going a little farther south than I expected, and got to the edge of the Darklake faster. So this is, I mean, aside from tunnels and the like, I think we're on the southern edge of the Darklake, and we're just going a bit east now." And he says south and east relatively. You're able to intuit those directions cardinally with your survival check, but he uses different directions and a general understanding, but you can intuit what he is trying to say with a quite good survival check, and you can see that y'all are going essentially due west towards what he says is Sloop-Ladoop. Um,
Great.
He goes, I haven't been down here along these shores in a while, uh, and if as long as we can keep our distance, I think we'll be safe from any additional damage, and we'll be there, like I said, in a day.
Tight. I say, all
Uh,
right, here, Captain Diggity Dog, can you go up to the prow? I need to go talk to my compatriots on the back.
all right,
You
so
know,
he will go up to the bow and he'll watch. Well, Harry, wait, is there any means by which I can maintain steering if I need a sharp turn? I have the keel, which your octopuses are smart enough to react to for 5 degree corrections, but anything beyond that, should I just yell at you to do, Sir Turtle?
Sealy?
Eh,
No.
he can answer anything.
Yes.
Okay,
There we go.
okay, so he'll just yell. All right, you go talk to
Yeah.
your guys at the back of the ship. What do you
I
want to
say,
say?
hey guys, we're like a day away from this thing. Are we fucking robbing this guy? He got a bunch of gold. What's the group consensus?
Well, we could just hire him to be our ship captain and steer this thing for us, so we don't have to
Yeah,
work.
he can probably get you your payments from that hotel you shouldn't have bought.
Oh fuck, I did buy a hotel, didn't I?
Yeah. No, no, no. Package the deal, and
Yeah, you done
you get
fucked
a
up right there.
You know what?
Maybe
That's
you
true.
should sell it to him right here. Flip it.
No, I'm gonna
Flip
we'll hire
it.
Miss Captain to do our things. All right, cool. We won't rob him. All right, break, and then
All
let's do
right,
this last day. I want to get to Sloop
sloopadoop.
Sloopadoop.
All right, y'all continue to go. I need one more perception roll from everybody for the last day. Just
All
throw
right,
them all in there.
ready, set, click, click. Holy shit!
All right.
Bro, all my perceptions have been shit.
I
Because you're
mean,
not perceptive,
you're a
bro.
paladin. You're good.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
do ever burn your divine sense, and you start to feel and notice a more heavy evil presence um, that seems to coincide with the rate y'all are moving. Instead of some creatures swimming amongst you, you feel like you sense stagnating or immovable, like creatures that are poised on the ground or on the this lake bed as you are passing over them. Um, which is weird. These feel like a little bit more evil with every thing you pass. Instead of some kind of evil fish, they might be giant evil crabs or something, but they're just sitting there as you go over. Aside from that, the shift rolls back around to you, Tiberius. Uh, Sealy, then Tiberius. How does this thing go? The last little encounter we're gonna do. Um, you, Tiberius, sense something grab or push your ship. You don't
Oh
see
shit!
anything, but you all of a sudden feel a little, like a little tussle on your. Uh,
Can I use shape water to push, like in that little area, push the water away?
yes. So where you think you sense it, you push some water away, and you see a webbed hand on the side of the ship, grabbing, clawing at the ship. It appears to be
Dagger.
holding on. This
Dagger.
blue webbed hand, you dagger. Okay. Some of your compatriots are slumbering. Keep in mind, Gallant is meditating, but Sealy and Danger are again taking a nap, reading, or what have you. You dagger at the paw of this hand on the side of the ship. Go for it. Sorry, what happened? Come on.
I had 18 and 28
So that is a hit. Roll damage.
for both of them.
They both hit. Yeah.
Oh, cool. 20 and holy shit, 40 overall.
40 overall. Okay. As you do so, this daggers stick into the
Magical.
hand, and you see the creature go, "Arr!" and you try to pull back, and it can't move its hand until the dagger disappears into mist, and you see this brackish purple blood pull out of the hand as it retracts back into the water. Um,
Yeah. I,
then
I look over and I go, "Did you?" And I realize nobody's looking, and I go, "Oh, nobody saw."
you then feel the ship um, shift and push against. And when you look to the other side, your perception was what?
It was 25.
Yeah, so you notice a fishy looking person, not unlike a Kuatoa, starting to crawl onto the lashed ship adjoining you.
I say, "Ah, fuck, guys, there, we're being attacked." And then I dagger that one.
Okay. Go ahead and let's do. What time is it? It's 9:44. Are you good, Enrique, for one little fight?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's do one last round of initiatives.
Uh, Clickety click click. All right. 1, 2,
What's initiative? It's wisdom.
Dex.
Oh wow.
Dex.
Fuck me.
It's Dex. Oh yeah, that's right. So +2.
So I'm Tiberius is 18, Danger is 23.
I'm 2.
Yeah. Dude, perception and initiative has been your shit today.
Bro, I don't get any modifiers or deductors. Like, it's just bad rolls.
It's just flat, really.
Yeah.
All right, who? So two
Flat crap.
is Gallant, Vulgar, Sealy. Ooh, Sealy, nice. I think Sealy's gonna go first. Uh,
No, it'll be Danger and Tiberius and then Sealy, then me.
oh, it's Danger Tiberius first.
Yep.
Yeah.
Danger
23,
Danger
18.
got a 23.
23. And what was yours, Tib?
18.
18.
18. Okay. All right. So you, Danger, uh, was not sleeping. He was counting his bows, playing with his bear, and essentially he was in a little tickle fight with his bear. But he can pop two, and is able to get an arrow off. He hears and sees you yelling at the other guy on this ship, and that's the only one I think you see right now. He's going to throw two arrows at him. Is that right?
1, 2.
All right. Second one is a miss.
All right. And he's going to use Hunter's Mark on that other one, obviously, with his
Okay.
bonus.
And that
So,
is
23
23.
overall.
Nice. What was it? How much is total?
23.
Okay. As he shoots this bluish fish person, I'm going to put a little picture up in here. This
Yeah.
creature has scales, but it also has what appears to be armor made out of like shells, like clam and stuff like that. And it is not a Kuatoa. Uh, it appears to be something wholly separate. Uh,
Oh, shit.
wait, do I have an image? Oh my god, I have a full fucking image. Fuck that picture. I'm getting rid of that. Here is your Selkie, bro.
Ooh. We could
Okay.
totally fuck it.
As it starts to crawl onto the deck and takes an arrow, you notice that it does not have legs, and it pulls itself on board. Uh, Tiberius,
Yep.
you can now make another shot.
I am going to hide behind my paladin's broad ass fucking back. So. And then I'm going to chuck a bunch of daggers. 1, 2, Jesus Christ. Does 14 hit by chance?
14's a miss.
All right, 18, 19.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Click. 38.
38. It is bloodied.
And then, yep, that's all my shit.
Okay.
Oh, and then, by the way, Mido is also going to have hit. Nope, he's going to have missed.
Yep. As this happens, you feel your ship start to buck and shake. The ship that the creature, the a lashed ship that this other creature is crawling onto the deck of, all of a sudden kind of pops out of the water as the entire ship you're on shifts and shakes. As it slams back down, some of the wood that's used to lash the other ship starts to break. The opposing ship is starting to be broken free. Sealy, it is your turn.
Shoot!
Yes. I send my giant octopi into the fray.
So they weren't lashed onto the ship; they were just holding onto it with their tentacles. Is that right? Onto your ship.
Yeah, I don't know, like pushing it, however it makes sense in your mind,
Okay, but they
to
weren't
push
joined
the thing
onto
or
it
pull it.
by like rope or anything
Not, yeah,
like
not
that.
like tied.
Okay.
Yeah,
So can you see through their eyes?
no,
Okay.
I can give them orders and tell them fight the guys.
They
They do have dark. They do have dark feet.
so I'm trying to figure out how I should tell. Like, if I tell you what they see, that's not something that you as Celia would see, right?
Right, like they're intelligent and they can follow orders. So I can say attack
Okay, there are other creatures in the
these
water
guys.
that they see.
Okay.
They would probably attack those. One of them appears to be picking up and or trying to capsize your ship, as y'all have just been witness to on the surface.
Yeah,
Uh,
they attack that one.
okay,
Yeah, they
they
attack that one.
good. Uh, Go for it. Roll your attacks from the octopuses.
Octopuses.
So I don't have. Okay. Maybe I'll have to get you to help me on this. They have a +5 to hit for their tentacles, and their
Okay.
reach is 15 feet,
Oh, they
and
have
it's
plenty of.
2d6 plus 3.
These
Yeah, 2d6 plus 3.
This creature on the other side of the ship appears to be pretty big, of orcish stature, but as it is crawling on the ship and you see how long its almost like a mermaid, its long serpentine tail is, it can stand up twice as your height. It is a large creature. By the same factor, these creatures are wrapping around and attacking the hull of your ship in an attempt to capsize it. Your octopuses can easily get it within range to attack its body. These things are really large. They are large monstrosities, so your creatures will be able to hit it within range, no problem. And your attack, are you able to roll, or do you want to just do you want to roll in person or in the game?
I don't think I can roll.
All right, you want me to roll in
Hang on, let
person
me
for them?
see what.
I have dice like literally in
Yeah,
front
if
of
you
me.
can roll, yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. They get +5s to their hit.
I rolled poor. I rolled a 7 and a 6. I'm not gonna lie to you. Plus
Thanks.
5 though. 7
Roll
plus
20.
5 is not enough.
Well,
So your octopuses are attacking creatures under your ship. You can hear, sense, and feel the commotion as bubbles, water starts to churn up around the ship. Your ship is bucking and swaying as your octopuses are encountered and embroiled in a fight. Um, what do you want to do,
Got it.
Sealy? Is that an attack or an
Um,
action for you to command them, or
no, they have their own turn.
okay?
For that. I will cast Thunder Wave at the big guy
yeah.
Okay, so you aim your
standing up.
cloaca and fire at the big guy.
That's right. I'm gonna do it at a level what 3. It's a level 3. Level 3 Thunder Cloaca
And what
coming
do
at you.
I have to do? Is what save? Constitution.
Uh, yeah, DC 17.
I fail. Okay.
All right. So,
A lot.
This cone of thunder shoots across. Some boards on the railings of the ship fly off as it smashes into this creature. He is hit with 11 damage and sent flying into the water.
and plus 15.
Yeah, 26 overall.
Oh, 26 overall?
Yeah.
Okay, you see this creature knocked unconscious as it is flying into the water, and it belly flops ostensibly into the water as a fish unconscious. Um, you check and see, and you do not see its tail moving. You do not see it trying to dive under. It appears to be knocked out.
Great.
Uh,
Um, I then move next to Galat, I guess. Ever
okay,
use that? Or whoever's closest to me, I close ranks.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. As that happens, or as you close ranks, two harpoons shoot out of the water. Uh, oh, I get multi-attack. Sweet. Okay, the two harpoon needles hit Gallant's shield, uh, and they are deflected as one hits Sealy 20. That's a
Oh,
hit, right?
shit.
I don't know if 20 is a hit. I think it is a hit
What
in
is
his
my shield?
presence.
What does my shield do for that stuff?
It should be
Something special?
uh, your shield should just add. Oh, your arrow catcher shield. So
Yeah.
for ranged attacks, it should draw them to you. For arrows, I don't think harpoon might not count as that. Ranged weapon. Uh, but yeah, if anything, it would. I hope it. The arrow catcher shield, I think is what yours is called.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to get
No, you're good. Arrow
stuff up.
catching shield. Ranged attacks. You. No, it's not. That's not the one you have. Yours has a different name. Let me look it up real quick.
And sorry, man, I only have the app, so I can't like
No,
get
no,
into
it's okay. I'm
I
trying
don't
to
know where.
pull it up. Shield of Arrow Attraction, because it is a different thing, because those are two different shields, of course.
Shield of arrow.
Don't look it up.
Why not?
Well, because it's called Shield of Missile Attraction, and it has other things, and I modified it.
Ah, gotcha.
Um, so yeah, you get the normal armor class increased by 10, and any creature around you within 10, you can become the target instead of them for a ranged weapon attack. So you can choose to become the
Okay,
target to try to pull them away from like Tiberius or Danger or someone with lower AC. So you get the normal
gotcha.
attack. So this one is going to hit you. What happens is your shield is going to take a harpoon. It's going to stick and lodge into it. You
Yeah.
need to now fight me on a strength roll. And I crit. Just don't even fucking roll. I already crit. You get pulled towards the water. You're a turtle, though, right? So
Yeah.
turtles, can you breathe in the water? I think you can, right?
Yep.
All right. So
Yeah, I
this
can breathe for an hour.
So this isn't going to be a big deal, but you get pulled over
Nope.
the edge of the ship.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
You are being splashed. I get to pull you up to 20 feet, and so he pulls you a little bit over the edge of the ship. Uh, you are not going to be drowned, although that would have been his normal MO for any other creature. Um, as you are pulled underwater, you are able to see two of these massive bluish mermen, essentially, underwater. They have long, what might have been beards of normal people, but almost look like catfish tentacles coming off their faces. And they have harpoons and massive claws. As he pulls you in with this harpoon strike, he reels you towards him and swings out with his hands for a claw attack. And fuck me, he hits for 23 on that.
Damn,
Hits you for
dude.
14 damage. So you take 14 damage.
Okay.
The harpoon does not do the damage to you because you take it in the shield, but his claw attack does.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now that
He is
is
14 damage.
yeah. Y'all have killed one or knocked out one. Two are underwater. One's fighting with Sealy, and one is climbing onto the deck now as Gallant's turn starts. He can barely see it coming up over the bow of your ship. It appears to have a hurt hand.
Dude, Glot, light up the fucking
I
sunlight.
think
Get these
he
bitches.
might have logged off.
Oh,
It is all okay. Actually, it is 10 right now. Do y'all want to just pick up with this real quick, and then y'all can get the sloopadoop next week? Is that okay?
fine with me.
Is that okay with you, Sealy? If we'll pick up
Yeah,
with
sounds
this,
good. Yeah, man.
these creatures are
Alright,
called
so we-
marrows, by the way. If you want to
Oh,
look into
yeah.
them. You know what a marrow is?
Yeah, I think I heard about it in a crit roll one time.
Okay.
Marrow. Alright,
But
so
anyway.
there's one grappling Sealy.
Not grappling. He
Three-
has pulled him in with a harpoon. He's harpooned
one
Sealy.
pulled
Harpooned me.
in with harpoon.
There's one under. The other one underwater is currently occupied with octopuses,
Okay.
and then one is dead, and one is crawling over the bow of the ship.
Fighting octopus and
What's it? One on.
hurt hand.
Yeah, that one's dead. It is dead.
Oh,
You shot it with a thunder wave. You weren't sure, but it splashed in the water. It's dead.
okay.
The thunder
is
wave
crawling-
rocked
Okay,
his world.
Crawling up. Cool. All right. Well, yeah, I got that all laid out.
Okay.
Right on, lads. I will chit chat with you guys next week. Okay.
All right.
Good night, guys.
Huzzah.
Oh, there he is, Gallant. Yeah, we'll pick this up next week, man.
Sorry, I might have been messing up.
No, I get it. All right. Y'all have a good night. Thank
Good
you
night.
for coming back.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.